Hey everybody, welcome to the Keto Mom page. My name is Stephanie and I am going to talk about a bumblebee. Not really, but actually I read something that I thought was super interesting and you might already know this. I did not, but I thought it was super interesting. So as you're tuning in, where are you tuning in from? I'm going to shake up my afternoon ketones. We are rebooting over here. So for those of you who don't know what a reboot is, or for those of you who, let me ask you this, who does a fast? Who normally fasts? So we are doing a 60-hour keto reboot. It's 60 hours. Looks like this. It comes in a box. So started Sunday night, ending tomorrow. What it looks like is you drink ketones. You drink something like that looks like this. Hold on. Like a broth for your lunch and your dinner. You drink electrolytes and you do that for 60 hours. And then after, you break your fast with a protein shake or some eggs or whatever you choose to. So my husband is rocking it. He's way stronger than me, but it's going great. Drinking plenty of water, staying occupied. So my question to you today is this. Do you intermittent fast? Yes or no? Who's done a longer fast? So I actually prefer, I think intermittent fasting is great. The longer you do it, the more you just get into the routine of like, I don't really need breakfast. I just drink my ketones in the morning. You might drink your coffee. You just go throughout your day and you eat around lunchtime, right? We do a monthly 60-hour fast. And so there's just lots of different ways to do it. But the point is to reset your metabolism. The point is to rest and reset your body, right? And so all I will say about fasting is this. I love to tell people it truly helps you understand that you don't have to be controlled by food. You are in control. You shouldn't be controlled because the clock says to eat or because you're emotional or because the TV's on and you usually munch or there's a candy drawer and you're bored. Like what I love about fasting, hands down, is it really helps you have an awareness of, am I hungry? Am I bored? Am I emotional? Am I hungry? Am I, does that make sense? Like that's what I love about having myself do this is it really brings me back to paying attention to what my body is telling me. So we're doing this. We end tomorrow. If you've never done a reboot or if you want to dive into this next year, understanding fasting more, if you want to know more about the next reboot, post reboot in the comments and we can chat. That's it. So otherwise, we're going to talk about the bumblebee. I'm shaking up my ketones, which by the way, I have one of the new flavors for trial pack. So for those who've been asking about the liquid formula, this is my mom fuel, by the way. I've been drinking it for 6.5 years. It's a tool. This morning during the Mindset Morning Live, which I do every day, we talk about a book. And I have 4 dogs and 4 daughters, so ignore them. We've been opening up some Christmas presents because we're actually traveling on Christmas. So our girls got Nerf guns for the first time. Our younger, well, the 3 youngest one. I think Amelia, our oldest one, has been playing with them a little bit for fun. But they're shooting Nerf guns upstairs. The dogs are loud. They're having a blast. And I'm just having a blast giving them a present a day. So that's what we've been doing. It's fun. And we're traveling over Christmas. Anyways, sometimes it's loud here. Here's the deal. This morning, I talked about mindset. We go through a book every morning. And I said you need to have an awareness of... Well, I was talking about ketones, but I actually lost my train of thought, which I should not do. But I actually was just thinking about my kids to see if they answered the door because I heard it knocking. Anyways, we were talking about books and reading. It'll come back to me. I'll come back to it. So, oh, I know, tools in your tool belt. So I was saying one of the tools in your tool belt is reading, mindset. I'm going to talk about the bumblebee in a second. Ketones. And so these are a tool. Remember. So if you've never drank ketones before, if you've never had a trial pack, if you don't even know what I'm talking about, if you've never seen the videos and you want to know more of why I drink these and you just want to have more of a clarity and understanding, plus I'm going to do a crazy trial pack promo, like a fun Christmas trial packs, post trial in the comments. Whether you decide that you want to try these Mexico flavors, which I have some of the newer ones, this one, which you've been asking for. It comes in a liquid and a powder. It looks just like this. Where is my powder bag? Here we go. Right? Same, just a little different. They do the same thing. One's more sour, one's more sweet. They're incredible. And you can trial them. You can try 5, you can try 10, you can give it a shot. I mail them out every single day, and I will personally walk you through how to take it. So I'm going to ask you what your goals are. I'm going to help you with your food. I'm going to help you understand why to drink them, and I'm going to help you drink them. So I'm not just going to hand them to you and go, good luck, but it puts you in ketosis in under an hour. So it helps you with your energy, your focus, your appetite control, your fat loss, your mood. Ketones help with sleep in the evenings. They help with muscle preservation. That's why my muscles are going to be so big by the summertime. You just wait. So if you want to know more, post trial in the comments. It's legitimately incredible. And if you just need something, a tool to help you get started or to keep you going or to finish strong, it's incredible. So let's chat. Okay, here's the deal. I'm drinking my favorite one. It's the liquid one. I like them both. They all work great. So we can chat about the differences and stuff when I send you a message. Okay, I do have something to read to you. Has anybody ever heard this? A bumblebee technically cannot fly. Who's heard this phrase? You guys. Hands down. Amazing. Okay, I know I have a book. I hope that you're never discouraged when I bring out a book to talk to you about my keto tips. Here's a keto tip for you today. Drink your water. Half your body weight in ounces of water. Here's another keto tip. The tip is to flip. Flip over your food and just be aware of what you're eating. Tip number 3, do not eat if you're not hungry. If you're not hungry, your body will tell you that you're hungry. And if you're not fasting like we are right now, you eat when you're hungry. Tip number 4, measure out your food, especially things like nuts and almonds and all of those things, right? Because it might say keto on the package, but there is a serving size. It's very important. You can overeat good food. Tip number 5, sleep is important. Sleep is a weapon. If you're not sleeping, your body will hold on to even stress and sleep. Stress and sleep play a huge role in your fat loss. If you are stressed out, figure out how to meditate or get into a quiet space or read or rest your mindset. If you are not sleeping, you're going to have to get the phone out of your room, shut the lights off, don't go to sleep with the TV on. There are things you need to do to help you on your health journey. All of those are keto tips. All of them. There's net carbs and total carbs. If you're doing strict keto, awesome. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water and electrolytes. If you're doing lazy keto, make sure you're not overdoing fat. All of these things are tips for you every single day. We share recipes on here. You can go to ketomomsecrets.com and get recipes over the last years and years. Hands down, my number 1 tip that I can't help but always talk about is awareness and mindset. Most important. Now, when you have an awareness of your goals and what you're wanting, and don't mess up good for perfect. All I'm saying is an awareness of, okay, I'm going to intermittent fast in the morning, or I'm going to eat eggs. I'm going to take the bun off the burger, the croutons off the salad. I'm going to drive right past the donut shop. I'm going to eat when I'm hungry. Awareness. Oh, I have 2 choices, an awareness. I don't have to eat this because I do have a better option. When you have an awareness of what's going on and you just take 5 seconds before you decide to eat something and go, what is my best option? And you have an awareness of everything that's going on, you will choose better, right? And then if you work on your mindset, if you believe you will always be fat, I hate saying that because I just hate that. But like, that's how some people talk. Like if you're always going to be unhealthy, if you feel like you're never going to get to where you want to go, and if you feel like I could never join that gym class, I'll never look like her, well then you're right, you're never going to. You have to see it. You have to believe it. Even if you have to stand in front of the mirror and tell yourself every day that I will be at this size. I'm going to be stronger this year. I'm going to lose 50 pounds. It is seriously important. So, as I bring out this book, I want to read a couple things to you. I marked it off with my ketones. Here's where they were at. All right. I believe that the bumblebee is a classic example of what intelligent ignorance is really all about. Okay, listen to this. If you've ever done any reading or studying on anything about aerodynamics, you know that the bumblebee cannot fly. I did not know the bumblebee could not fly. Did you know this? Somebody tell me. And if you press the share button, let me know, because I do have a couple more. I needed to get some more books in stock. If you press the share button, tell me that you shared below. Your name will go into a drawing for tomorrow for some more books that I just got in the mail. So press share, tell me you shared. Here's the deal. More people just need accountability and a place to be encouraged and help with their mindset. So invite people to join you on your journey. Did you know that the bumblebee cannot fly? I did not. But I also don't study aerodynamics. So here's what it says. You know that the bumblebee cannot fly if you study aerodynamics. Well, not all of us do, right? Its body is too heavy and its wings are too light. It is written that it is impossible for the bumblebee to fly. And yet, the bumblebee does not read, the bumblebee flies. It's a thought for today. Your thoughts control the choices that you make. The things that you believe determine where you go in your life, positive or negative. And so, thoughts are things. I know. Okay, I have a couple of things I wanted to read to you. Anything worth doing is worth doing poorly until you learn to do it well. Don't mess up good for perfect. Don't not start today because everything isn't set into motion. Because I don't have the right flour and I don't have the right foods. I don't have it written down. I promise you, you can start this without having a huge, perfect menu. Get rid of the processed sugar, the processed junk. Stop drinking your calories. Stop drinking your sugary drinks. More water, more protein, more veggies. Eat when you're hungry. Easier said than done. I totally get it. There's cravings, there's emotions, there's kids, there's parties. I get it. That's why I say don't mess up good for perfect, right? Do the best you can in the moment that you're at. But if you wait for perfect, you're never going to get started. All right, I had one more thing I wanted to read. I thought this was great. If you change your attitude, there will be a big difference in your performance. So my challenge to you is this. Change your attitude, how you look at yourself, how you think about yourself. If you think you can accomplish those goals, because if your attitude comes up positive and I believe in myself and I can do this, even though, you're going to have to battle it. But I need you to start looking, and that's why people tune in. That's why we read. That's why you go listen to mentors or you plug into podcasts, right? Because you need to lean on somebody else's belief before you have your own. So lean on mine. You can do this. I have not done videos like this. I talked about this morning. I did not just one day wake up and know everything about ketones and ketosis and food and could coach everybody on a live like this. It was 6.5 years ago that I decided to go, maybe I should help some other people. I really don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to take you on the journey with me. And even today, I doubt myself. Even today, I have to catch the negative thought and I have to go, you know what? I'm doing it even if it's first for the one person, and I'm going to press start and I'm going to talk because I've committed to myself to doing it for my personal journey, for other people's journeys. I love to help people on wherever they're at. And so it's not easy. None of this is easy. It's simple. It's a simple process of saying yes, of saying no, of making the best choice possible, of plugging into things that help you with your mindset and your accountability, phoning a friend, walking into the gym, reading the book that we just read, that we've been reading all month, called The 5-Second Rule by Mel Robbins. It's an incredible tool, 5 seconds to get out of your head and to take action. Oftentimes you talk yourself out of going to the gym or eating the healthier meal or whatever the case may be, right? Just do it. Say no, say yes, make the better choice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take action. Stop watching all of the things that you're learning all over the internet between the swipes and the videos and the reels. Like, they're funny. I get it. I make some funny ones. I think I'm quite funny, by the way. And actually, I just really enjoy humor, like making people laugh. But there is a point where you have to decide that you're going to take what you learn and put it into action. It doesn't just work by itself. It's not easy. You have to put in the work, but the steps are pretty simple. You just have to do it. So with that, here's the book that I've been reading. It was a gift from my friend Liz and Abby and June in the Philippines. I'm actually going to be teaching on this starting in the next 2 days. I'll probably start on, let's see, Tuesday, Wednesday, probably Thursday or Friday, probably Friday. And all we're going to be doing until the end of this month as we're going to set you up for success diving into the new year. So he has a chapter that I'm going to go through. It's 9 steps in setting goals. So for the last week of the month, we're going to go through 9 steps in setting goals, how to set realistic goals, smart goals, why you're setting goals, so that when you get to June, when you get to January, you're not like fumbling around and then like wasting a couple weeks. Like if we're going to do this, like if we're going to do a new year, let's do it. So I know people are like, oh, resolutions, we've done them. I get it, but it's here and everybody does it. And everybody somewhat thinks of a resolution they want to accomplish because it's a start. It's a restart. It's a new start. So let's do it. Like, let's do it big, right? Let's do it right. Let's do it with some mindset. Let's do it with some awareness. Let's do it with some focus so that you're not the 99% that fall off in February and then come back here next year the same place you started. No, I've got big goals for myself. I've got new things that I want to do, so I have to get specific. I'm going to do it with you. If you want to tune in, awesome. If you don't want to, then don't. Guys, I'm really fired up lately. I don't even know what's up, but I'm here to help. So continue to tune into the page. Send me a message. Scroll through the page. There's recipes that have been posted on here since 2015. There is no shortage of food. There is no shortage of any content. So if you're missing something, ask a question. If you want to know more about my mom fuel, post trial in the comments. Otherwise, I hope you have an incredible day. Go watch something funny to make you laugh, and then take something that you've learned and take action on. That's all I've got. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.